Then we will do a UI content of our mobile terminal, and we will create a new application in the same size in the group. So we click the main application management and select the new application in the group here. This is not the management terminal, this is the viewing terminal, and then click a create to come out the viewing terminal of our mobile phone, and the same yes, we have also completed a production of this part. Then first, we will make a list page. Similarly, we will add a page in the view side, and then call it a list page. Then we will see that there is a text on this side, and then add a series of background colors, so we will add a text widget on the list page, and then we can see its width. Width now it's 750 pixels, but our mobile phone takes 375 as an example, so let's switch here and turn it into a pixel of 375. We want to copy a color of a text with a font size of number 16. We select such a text and copy its color with a font size of number 16. Then the content is our HeCode library. We also copy it and then paste it. Then its width is 375 and its height is 46. Let's write it here. The width is 375, then its height is 46, and the background color is 2828. Okay, write it down. Then the horizontal value is centered, which is good for a library. What's next? It's our input box. When the page of the list is selected, we add another input box, and then the input box is 7 items away from the top, so we first give it an upper screen writer equal to 7 pixels, and then its overall width is 359 times 36. We set it 359 times 36, and then it's called please enter the title of the book, then please enter the title of the book in the play, and then his crew has an 8-item group, so give him a left outer margin of 8, and then it has a background color. We should set it, and then it has no border, so we remove one of its border colors, and then the border is different. Okay, and then next, where have we met? It's completely consistent with the one we just made on our management side. Then we can directly copy and paste it, so we don't have to do it again. After copying it, we found that the only difference seems to be that the line breaks. What does the line break mean? There's not enough space. Let's look at it. The current screenwriter is 15, right? So we have to change each of its screenwriters. One of its right outside screenwriters should be 15, so its position is enough. Then, similarly, let's compare the differences. One border fillet is 14, and then the font is 12. Oh, let's select one more font size as a whole. We need to make a change. The font size is 12, and then there is a little screenwriter here. Let's refer to this screenwriter. The left side is 8. For good looks, we also give it a left outer side. The margin is its inner margin. One of its left inner margins is 8. Okay, so it's aligned. Then down is one of our book cards. Generally speaking, we roll on the lower side and the upper side is fixed, right? So should we continue to add a row or column directly under our list page? Here it seems that we should add a row or column in the next piece. Let's see. The first element is that the second element appears on the right side of the first element, and then because the auto wrap line appears here, we are not adding a column here. We are adding a row widget. Yes, so what is the height of adding a row here? It's one of ours, and then its cutting property is to select the next circumference to roll, and then it has a distance of 15 pixels from the top, so the top margin refers to 15, and then it has a background color of its own, and this background color is this, and then we will make a card. Is the same card as the one we made before. The cards are consistent. There will be no exception at the boundary. It will always be a pixel such as 172 times 226, so we can also use the absolute positioning container here, which is equal to a 172 times 226 pixel. Then, the left is a real pixel, and the left is a real pixel. Here we can set it first. It is a real pixel, and the left is a real pixel. Then let's make a simple production of a series of UI inside it. First, a picture, 114 times 141, and then a picture goes in, 114 times 141. Then, according to the above 3 data, the left 27, is the number of 27 items according to the 3 data listed. Okay. Then there is a text, number 12, number 12. Oh, all of them are number 12. Let's make a copy and copy it. Text to do a 12-character name is Out of Loneliness, and then the color is 33. Okay, let's set its height to 12, and then change its row spacing to 0. That's how it is made. Then let's take a look at the sentence. On the left is 16.5, on the sentence is 158, here is 45. Enter a 158 of bar 97, and then the same content below is 179. We can copy and paste it. On the sentence is 179, and then its color is 99. Then we can copy the name. This is an author. They are copying and pasting a copy. Of course, the last sentence is a 200 pixel, so change the last one to a 200, and then copy and paste it from one of its publishers. Okay, after completing such a series of production, let's take a look at a series of shadows here. We also made shadows. A container here has a shadow color, a void, and a blur of shadows is 8 pixels. What else? And 50% forgot again. Okay, then finally, we can change a background color of such a positioning container into a white. Then change the name. This is our book card. We can paste the book card. Yes, because we don't want such an effect, we can hide one of its scroll bars. Then we will make the second page, and the second page is our detail page. Then we will add another page, and add a name called our detail page. Similarly, first of all, there is a line on the top, and then a back button. It is very simple. Add a line widget, and then add an icon widget in it, and then one in the icon row is a fallback. Use such a left arrow. Then let's take a look at the size of the left arrow. It is about 23 pixels. It is still too large. Change it to a 23 of 23. Then the total size of the fallback is 46. This line is 46, and then the value is changed to a center color, or 282828. The color of the fallback is white. Then it has a color on the left 12 pixels, so the left outer margin here is this 12. Okay, this fallback seems to be done. And then down here is a detail of it. Let's think about it. If it is a detail, the lower part of the volume 2 will start to roll if there is too much content. So as a whole, we should install it with a crack, and then change its height to a brace, and then change its profile property to the outside of the neck weak scrolling. Then let's take a look at one of its colors. The color is white, so it is set as a white effect. Then let's do this. It seems like a little déjà vu. Where have we met? Have we just done it on the management side, so we can only determine what content we use to do this piece? First of all, no matter what kind of content it is, the content of the above part is always a book on the left, then a title on the right, and then its author and publisher. It is fixed. Then the following text may become more and more with the introduction, so for us, we can do the above part with absolute positioning. So we add a container with absolute positioning in this column in the previous volume, and this absolute positioning is because we seem to have done similar things when we just had the book card there, right? We can copy it first, a picture, and then include its title and publisher content. We can copy all these contents, and then we come to a view page here and paste it in it. Let's take a look at the size of the entire upper area. First select here, and then let's take a look at the distance here. It should be about 228 pixels, so we can directly change the height here to 228 pixels. Then the picture has 24 pixels, so a y-axis of the picture here is 24, and then the play has a 30 phase, so say that its x is a 30, and then its size is 130 times 184. Here, change a 184 of 130. Then OK, then there is a text. The text is number 19. Change the text here to number 19. The color is correct. Then it is 84 on the top and 188 on the left. Therefore, change an 84 of 188, and then the following is a whole. Here, we can select multiple options for a review. Translate below us, and let's see what its y-axis is. Its y-axis is to reach a position of 114. Let's see that there seems to be a little more 122 here, so let's move it to a position of 114 again. I'll choose more and get a position of 114. Okay, so the coloring content is done. After the coloring content is done, let's turn its background color into white color. Then the following is a detail. In fact, the following details can directly add a text widget here. Here we can directly copy such a text, which is 33 of 12. Since the content of 12 is 33, then there are 32 on the left and right sides respectively. In fact, the setting of the outer margin and the inner margin are almost the same. Here we can directly connect. Let's go through the method of setting the inner margin. The left inner margin is 32 and the right inner margin is 32. Doesn't this separate a position here? In this way, we have finished the fish balls at the viewing end. The above is all about this section. Thank you for watching.